Ladies and gentlemen, Kiss and Def Leppard. No prisoners whatsoever.
Tweet us your questions at livenation.com. Tweet us.
Now joining us on stage, Def Leppard. Rick Allen, Phil Collins, Joe Elliott, Rick Savage, Vivian Campbell.
Kiss, Def Leppard together, once in a lifetime tour. Looking good, Gene. Here we are, everyone. How about a hand for Kiss and Def Leppard? The Kiss Army, the Def Leppard fans are watching at livenation.com. We are streaming live all over the world. The first one to grab a mic, of course, Mr. Paul Stanley of Kiss.
I just want to say, this is our 40th anniversary tour. We couldn't feel more proud about going out there and doing the biggest show we've done, the Monster Tour that we did in Europe. It was arguably the best stage we've ever had. And we couldn't have a better band with us than Def Leppard over here. Not only that, but Phil decided to wear a shirt today. So it's a very special day.
First question.
And a jacket.
It's the closest thing we've got to makeup, so yeah, the best one.
What brought you guys together for this the first time around here? Because you have never appeared on stage before together.
We haven't, but we've run into each other at festivals, and it just seemed a natural fit. At some point, it really becomes important to go out there and give everybody bang for buck, give people something more than perhaps other bands are. We've had a history of going out there and trying to do the greatest shows possible. Summer is a great time to go out, enjoy yourself. You can go out with your family, just go on a date. But in any case, you want a full night. And you're not going to hear more better songs than with the two of us. I want to just hang around and listen to these guys.
One and one makes three in these situations, really. My maths aren't great, but you see what I mean in rock and roll. That's two great bands going out together. There will be no dead time. There'll be no dead airspace. It'll be hits. And it's about 2 years ago, myself and Gene did a little tour of South America under the guise of the Rock and Roll All-Stars with a bunch of guys from like Guns N' Roses and Billy Idol and whatever. And other than trying to outdo each other with obscure British bands like the Idle Race and the Pink Fairies, who knew which band better, we discussed doing this as well, that one day Def Leppard and Kiss would actually tread the boards together, as it were, and it's finally happened, which is fantastic. Thank you, Gene.
Anybody that thinks this is just about ego, yeah, we love each other and all this kind of stuff. This is for the fans. Of the fans, for the fans, by the fans. We are fans of Def Leppard, and we hope the fans are going to get the most out of this, and that's what it's all about.
So it's by the fans, buy the tickets.
You guys are looking phenomenal. Can you talk about the state of the band today, 2014?
We have never had more fun being on tour. obviously celebrate everything that's gone on before. We couldn't be here if we didn't start in 1973, 40 years ago. There's been a lot of water under the bridge. There's been a lot of great times, some bad times, but it got us here. And without any hesitation, I gotta say, we've never had more fun. We have a ball out there. We go out there to live up to any expectations, and every night we go out there and blow them away. So I gotta say, we're happy campers.
Eric hates me.
I didn't hear what you said. You're mumbling again.
Eric hates me.
Yes, I hate you very much.
What about a question for Eric and for Tommy? You guys driving the band, when you really had posters of them when you were kids, what's it like to be that band who's in there? Maybe? Sorry, Paul.
Actually, I'm not that much younger.
How old do you think these guys are?
Sorry.
No, but I was in kindergarten. I loved kids.
Now, you know, we've been, speaking for Eric and I, we've loved KISS all of our lives. KISS has been around for 40 years now, which we know. And, you know, but actually...
And how old are you?
You know, I'm in my early 50s. And, I'm getting up there. But anyway, you know, I've been in the band about 12 years now. Eric's been in longer, and so we're a big part of this. And you know, it's in our heart, and you know, we bleed KISS blood, and Gene spits it. But you know, we're very much our heart and soul's into this, and we love being in KISS. And like Paul said, when we do anything, when we're touring, when we're recording, we really love being together and doing it, and it's no BS. There's a good chemistry in this band, a great spirit, and we're looking forward to taking that out on the road this summer together with Def Leppard and having a gangbuster tour. Thank you.
One of the things you two guys, you two bands, you two artists share in common, all of you started in clubs from the very beginning. These bands were not formed by a game show on TV. You actually were out there working to begin with, from the very, very beginning, working very hard. Does that carry over today? Do you feel that when you walk out on stage? You still remember that, either to escape the clubs or for the energy?
Actually, I won a competition in a club to play with Def Leppard. So, but, you know, it was cool. We actually did, we jammed in clubs actually before I was in the band.
Came second.
I know, really, but you know, I beat the other guy up, so, you know, we were good.
I came third.
No, it was great, and I think you know, you get your chops together, you do all that stuff in clubs, and that's why we're still around now. We actually like each other as well, so it's that really makes a huge difference.
Huge difference.
You know, there is absolutely no way, there's no substitute for working your way up. Bands today that are starting out, they don't have a clue. Most of these bands go from obscurity to selling, you know, 1 million albums, 2 million albums. They couldn't entertain a phone booth, and that's why they don't sell tickets. You learn the craft by doing it. You start in the clubs, you work your way up to being third on a bill in an auditorium, then you get to headlining there, then you work your way into arenas. By the time you're in arenas, you damn well know how to do it. People come to see us because they know they're going to get a great night. Matter of fact, I remember Phil was in a band that did shows with us.
Absolutely.
In the UK. He was in a band called Girl. And
Like 1980 or 81 or something like that.
yeah, and I kept saying, leave us alone. Stop bothering us. No, but you know, it just goes to show you there's no substitute. Both those bands know how to go out there and deliver the goods. And we're proud to be going out together because of that.
Absolutely.
It's worth stressing for the very first time ever. Def Leppard, KISS together. Bang for the buck.